Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Carter J. I want to give you guys my thoughts on this upcoming super huge clash between Matthyse and Lamont Peterson at 140 pounds. Up front, I just want to say that I feel that this is going to be the fight of the year for 2013. There's going to be a lot of fireworks in this fight. I feel that this fight's going to be like Timothy Bradley versus Ruslan Provodnikov Part 2, except that you're not going to see, sloppy moments in Timothy Bradley. And I feel that you're going to get two very good, solid fighters, giving it their all. And I'm really looking forward to this fight. A lot of people are saying it's going to be a 50-50 fight, and I would not argue with them on that. It is a tough fight to call. First off, with Lamont Peterson, just coming off a big win from Kendall Holt on Friday Night Fights. I thought it was a good fight. He won very impressively in that fight. He had a split decision against Amir Khan. I know there's some controversy with the referees in that fight. He had a pretty good knockout victory over Victor Cayo, and then he had a draw with Victor Ortiz. His only loss came to Timothy Bradley, and what Bradley did in that fight was he pretty much outboxed Peterson. And I felt that Bradley was just, tougher in that fight. He was stronger. He was able to just, outwork Peterson. His stamina proved in that fight. But that was his only loss. And I noticed that Lamont Peterson, in his fights recently, he's been kind of like, in the first few rounds, he's been feeling his opponents out. He won't really do much action in the first few rounds. He likes to feel his opponents out, and then he likes to go into attack mode. He likes to come in, get inside, go to the body, do very fast overhead strong rights, which is pretty good. But overall, I think he's a very solid fighter. He's a B-level fighter, in my opinion. He does have the edge in reach and height in this fight. And I feel what he's going to have to do in this fight, really, the whole night, is just to work his jab on Matthyse, keep him from a distance. Because Matthyse, he does come forward very well also, but at the same time, he comes forward, but he also has a very good defense. He can protect himself very well, and he could counterpunch also while coming forward. So, Matthyse is a very tough fighter to box against based on those attributes. A fighter that I feel that could come forward, have good defense, and could counterpunch. That's really tough to beat. And on top of that, Matthyse, I feel, has the stronger power in this fight. But I feel Lamont Peterson is the better boxer. So, also, looking at Matthyse's record, he just beat Mike Dallas Jr. He wasn't like, the biggest name. He had a pretty good victory over Jose Olsagun. I think I said that right. Beat Humberto Soto, Angel Martinez. He did lose to Devin Alexander by a split decision. I know there's a lot of controversy in that fight. And he lost to Zab Judah, when Zab Judah I thought was really good at that time. So, it's going to be a very interesting fight. the big question that I'm asking myself is when both these fighters come forward, because sooner or later it's going to have to happen in the fight eventually, unless Peterson could keep outworking him from the outside, which I think has to be the key in this fight. But if Matthyse could successfully get an inside, land some very good power shots, my concern is how is Peterson is going to react when he gets hit by a full-fledged power shot from Matthyse. Is he going to withstand the punch and keep trying to bang it out, or is he going to try to start fighting on his back foot? Because I feel that Peterson is more comfortable fighting on his front foot than he on his back foot. I'm not saying I'm not saying that he's totally terrible on his back foot, but I'm just saying he's better on his front foot. So he's really going to have to keep Matthyse busy the whole entire fight. I feel he could do it, but it's going to be tough. And it's like I said, he really needs to keep Matthyse busy, because Mathyse's power is no joke. But also at the same time, Peterson has pretty good power as well. He's fast. He's crafty. He's very smart in the ring. And I feel that's why a lot of people are saying this is a 50-50 fight based on both fighters' attributes. And so I feel that if Matthyse could come in the ring with a game plan of sticking the jab the whole entire night, and then when he has Matthyse busy, Matthyse defending himself, he's got to come in there, work the body, left, right, come back up, try to finish him off with an overhand strong right, which he does very good. But just, keep slowly just, working that jab, man. I think the jab is going to be the key in that fight. And Matthyse is just going to have to do his thing, man. He's really going to have to get in there, cut Peterson off, neutralize his footwork, and just use those power shots, man. Use those power shots to his advantage. And honestly, the way how I see this fight going is, it wouldn't surprise me if Peterson gets knocked down at least once in this fight. I see him getting back up, and because Peterson does have a lot of heart and determination, if he gets knocked down, I see him getting back up and continuing the fight. And I think what's really going to happen is in the late rounds, Peterson's going to try to come in with his head tucked down. And I think Matthyse is going to catch him with a nasty uppercut, and that might lead to a stoppage. Or if Peterson can keep working Matthyse with that jab and he can get it to the scorecards, Peterson might be able to get it on the scorecards. But I feel that I got this fight going to Matthyse by a late, I'll have to say maybe 10th round TKO. That's how I see this fight going down. It wouldn't surprise me if Peterson would win this fight. It really wouldn't. Like I said, he's got a lot of heart, determination. He's got will. He's a highly skilled fighter. We'll just have to wait and see. I honestly clearly think that there's no you can't really pick a wrong winner in this fight. It's really tough to call. A lot of people are going with Peterson. A lot of people are going with Matthyse. Um, as far as going forward from this fight, I think it's pretty obvious that the winner is going to fight Danny Garcia. And whoever wins out of this fight, I still think would be an excellent matchup for Danny Garcia. So, yeah, that's how I see it. I got this going to Lucas Matthyse by 10th round knockout. Let me know what you guys think.